Hello everyone, welcome back to Car Fix. Today we're going to talk about the June results from my solar production. This is month 2. Getting more used to the system, which is a 3.6 kilowatt system with a 5 kilowatt hour battery attached to it. So May, I just want to go straight into the figures. May time, let me just get this up here for you. So May, we used £39.94 worth of electricity, 227 kilowatt hours. And we only exported 89p. So now moving into June, which June weather-wise has been better without being great. It's still been warm and cloudy, and we've had probably 1 week of good sun, which will have got production up, but because it was so sunny, I had the hot tub out. So, yes, I did benefit from it because it's obviously heated the hot tub, but I haven't exported as much as I normally would have not having the hot tub out. So if I skip over to June here on the Octopus app, not that button. Not that button. Am I stupid? This button here, yeah. Hopefully you can see that we have exported up here £15.07, which is 100 kilowatt hours of electricity back to the grid. So £15.07 should come off our June's bill. And as you can see down below there, that is what we used, £28.44 and 177 kilowatts. So about 50 kilowatts less than May there in overall actually imported into us that we have to pay for. So roughly about £13 bill there plus standing charge, which is about £30. I think the bill for May was about 55, including standing charge. So obviously we're seeing that drop. I did say I wanted to get to net zero on here of £28 and £28 exported. But with the weather being so good this week here from the 22nd, we had the hot tub on, heating to 30, 32 degrees every day and keep it stable. So it was using a lot more electricity than we would have normally used. I think if we were just exporting in those days, we'd have exported a lot more and would be a lot closer to the net zero on the actual costings on the Octopus app. But overall, I cannot complain. There's still some tweaking to do with our load balancing on Agile. And load balancing on Agile is a very different conversation because you have a lowish price, which I would say is currently an average of between 12 and 15p. But then between maybe 7 and 9 in the morning, it's 22, 23p. And then between 4 and 7 at night, it's anywhere between 27 and 32p. So really, what the aim for me is with a smallish system, with the current cloudy weather we have, is to charge my battery to cover me between the 4 and 7 period when we're cooking, the kids are home, the wife's home, and the main activity of the house is going on. People might go in the shower, even though I've got it into them now that showers have to be done after 7 p.m. at night when the electricity just drops off again, price-wise. I can quickly show you some pricing here. Hopefully it's not too blurred. I've had to stretch my phone screen when I'm sharing it here, but you can see there that between 12 and 12:30 this afternoon, it's 18.909p. But when you get to that 4 o'clock period, just down there where it's more amber colour, you can see it's 27p, 4:30, 29p. So my goal at the minute is to get the battery and enough charge to cover that 4 to 7 period, and then probably from 7 until 10, 11 when we've all gone to bed. Then when we've gone to bed, you're just on the base load of a couple of 100 watts, which I would rather it wasn't drawing from the grid. But if we are drawing from the grid, I would rather it's overnight at the cheaper prices at a couple of 100 watts instead of doing it first thing in the morning or in peak times. So at this moment in time, I am letting the sun do the battery charging. There has been a couple of times, I will just show you on the app here. If you look down here, for example, this day here, the 8th of June, we were paid 30p in electricity. That day was a day where being on Agile was the reason people were on Agile, where for 4 or 5 hours of that day, they paid you to use electricity. So I think it was getting 6, 7, 8 pence. So it was a negative price, which is why the line is under the zero. So in those periods of times, you want to get your washing in, you want to get your dishwasher going, you're getting paid for using electricity from the grid. And obviously at those times, I force charge my battery as well, because in the inverter app that I have, I can set a period of time from when to and stop a force charge or force discharge in my battery. So obviously I force charge it when the prices are negative to get charge into the battery, obviously when I'm not paying for it. And it's those kind of little tweaks on Agile that make the most of having solar. I think based on this alone, my bill has gone from £180, and as you can see here, £28 minus the 15, so a £15 bill, plus the standing charge, which is roughly 20 quid for the month. So a £30 bill from £180. That's £150 a month saving we're making by having solar. Based on my cost overall, £6,300 my solar install cost. We're looking at roughly a 5 to 6 year payback on this. And once that payback period is over, obviously any export, and any reduction in bill is pure profit for us, pure free electricity. So would I invest in solar if you have the upfront cash to do it? Absolutely. To get the most out of it, you do have to put a little bit of effort in for tariff and load shifting, but you would still benefit, especially in spring, summer and autumn, of having a solar system on a basic tariff. You really should look into the smart tariffs if you're getting solar to maximize the savings and the return on interest. I don't want this video to go on for too long, so I'm going to stop there, because talking about Agile, load shifting and how to use Agile to your benefit is another topic altogether. But as you can see, the bills have gone down again from May, from £39 to £28 in June. And again, June has been, for a summer month in England, even for over here, it's been average. Like I say, 1 week of pure sun. The rest of it's been warm, 17 to 20 degrees, and generally grey and cloudy. I mean, now on a day in the middle of June, well, it's the 1st of July today, actually. The 1st of July, midday, I'm only producing 400 watts. It's probably 17 or 18 degrees outside, and the sky is just grey. And that's the problem we have here over in England with solar. And it still produces these kind of results, if you like, to load shift and take a bit of extra effort to charge your battery at the right times, to use your high energy appliances at the right times. You can still have huge savings. That's the video coming up to 10 minutes. Please like, favourite and subscribe. If you've got any questions about solar, put them in the comments section. I'll try and answer them. Batteries, anything else, what you think about your own array. If these videos help you make a decision. But yeah, I can't say. In 2 average months, I would say, in an English summer. Things are going very well so far, and I can only hope it gets better for here through July, August, and September. I'm going to the British Grand Prix this weekend, so let's get the sun out and let it stay out, and maybe I'll try and make a bit of a vlog while I'm there, but I'm not sure if I will because I'll have had a few beers. Peace.